As you be again on her decks today. I'm going to be discussing with us a topic on colon cancer, and I'm happy to have you back in my channel. At the same time, I'm not so happy because of the recent happening that we lost a hero to colon cancer. We all know Chadwick Boseman, whom we lost to colon cancer at the age of 43. Okay.
Chadwick Boseman has died. He was just 43 years old.
Everybody is the hero in their own story.
He, of course, starred in Black Panther.
The impact of that is something that nobody can actually write about.
I hope people are proud when they finish watching the movie.
He broke stereotypes and became a role model for black youth.
Boseman had been fighting colon cancer for 4 years, but never spoke about his diagnosis.
Boseman has probably begun a weight loss regimen for a future role.
Superpower you wish you had in real life.
I wish I could freeze time.
You gotta get sick of hearing Wakanda.
No, I want Wakanda. I want us to be Wakanda.
Wakanda represents a thing that people are proud of, people aspire to.
We know what it's like to be beneath and not above. And that is what we went to work with every day. If we're around here assuming that the black characters in the show are criminals on drugs and deadbeat parents, then that would be stereotypical, wouldn't it? He slid my resume back in his desk and said, "We'll be."
I am a cancer awareness advocate, and as such, I want to just correct any impression or any wrong reasoning that I'm trying to use this loss of Chadwick Boseman to promote my YouTube channel or to promote my video. No, I just feel it's going to be very, very useless for me or of me if I don't talk about this. So as such, that's why I came up with this idea. It's been in my mind. I just thought to share it with us and also enlighten us on how to prevent colon cancer, and also to tell people that there is colon cancer and there is something we can actually do to beat it. We have to, we have to stand together to fight cancer and to beat cancer together. Okay, it will be very good if we do that together. So that's why in my video today, I'm going to I'll tell us the meaning of colon cancer. Colon cancer is a cancer or a malignant growth that is seen in the colon. The colon is the final part of the digestive system. So some people even still term it as colorectal cancer, which means a collection of colon cancer and rectal cancer. Okay, so we can talk about the risk factors of colon cancer. We know very well that cancer doesn't have an ideal cause. Research hasn't placed a hand yet directly on, oh, this is the cause of cancer. But we know that there are different risk factors for cancer. There are different things that we might expose ourselves to that can now cause a mutation of the cell and it becomes cancer. So in the case of colon cancer, we have different risk factors. Hereditary is one of them, where there is a familial history of colon cancer. It's in the family, maybe one or two people in the family have been diagnosed of colon cancer. So that is one risk. And we talk about genetic, where there is a genetic mutation in the cells. It's still a familial cause. It's in the gene, okay, of the family. So you can trace it to genetics as well. Then you now talk about dietary, where we want to mention the likes of probably consuming a lot of low fiber diet. You eat foods that doesn't contain fiber, and some researchers has also placed a hand on people that eat a lot of processed red meat or processed meat rather. So a lot of these, and we also talk about African American race. These are people that are most likely to be exposed or to be predisposed to colon cancer. And also you talk about age. We're talking about older adults, maybe adults from above the age of 50 years and above. They are most likely to be disposed to colon cancer. Although recently we've had a lot of cases of younger people less than the ages of 50 coming down with colon cancer or colorectal cancer. Okay, and also you talk about the likes of sedentary lifestyle. This is where I'm going to really talk about. This is where I'm going to place emphasis on. When you're talking about sedentary lifestyle, it means you're just staying without being physically active. I'm not going to use the word lazy, but you're not into physical activity. Maybe you're not working, or probably you're not exercising. So this is going to give room to maybe your bowel is inactive. You're not making your body to be active enough to propel whatever material that is in the intestine to go down. So there is stasis, there is growth of whatever in the colon or in the intestine. And also you talk about the likes of obesity, where someone is obese. It's not good to be obese, so that's why we recommend probably 30 minutes of exercises in a day, every day, so that it will help you to be in a proper body. You have a proper body mass. So that is it for the risk factors. If you have your contributions, you can drop it down the comment section so that other people will learn. This is an open, it's an open lecture. And then you also, when we're talking about the symptoms of colorectal cancer, the symptoms varies, just like we are different. Symptom will definitely vary from individuals to individuals. Okay, so we start from the bowel itself. When there is a change in the bowel or in the bowel habit, and this ranges from constipation to diarrhea. Okay, so this is something that you're going to notice, and you feel like there is something wrong. You know your normal bowel habit, you know how you do it. So when it becomes abnormal, then there is a problem. And then you also talk about bleeding, rectal bleeding, or you can talk about seeing blood in your stool. When you're passing stool, you notice that there is a blood stain. That means there is a problem. So you have to look out for it and see a doctor. Okay? And you also talk about the likes of when you probably go to toilet, you find out that you're having this feeling that you've not properly emptied your bowel. Like there is still something in your bowel. You feel like, I still have something in my bowel. So this is one of the signs also. That means your bowel is not fully emptied. Okay, so it's something you have to look out for. Or you talk about maybe gas, cramps, and pain in the stomach. In your stomach, you're feeling bloated every time, and it is unusual. It's not something that you've noticed before now. It just started. And these are things you don't ignore. And I'm sorry too, I also want to talk about, let me place emphasis also on a particular, these two risk factors, which is alcohol and smoking. I'm sorry, I'm mixing it up, but I wanted to just keep it so I'll talk more about it. A lot of people will say, yes, that alcohol is good, it gives you this feeling. Nobody's saying you shouldn't take alcohol, but if you're taking alcohol at all, if at all you should take it, it should be maybe occasionally, and it should not be something that you take too much and you used to really get addicted to it. To be very truthful, alcohol doesn't have any health benefit to the body. Okay, alcohol is a stimulant, and it has been known to be a risk factor to cancer. The same goes with smoking, tobacco use. So these are things that are likely to expose you to colon cancer. So, or you talk about previous radiation to the abdomen. Maybe there was a cancer, like when you're talking about the likes of ovarian cancer, maybe cervical cancer, where there is a direct radiation to the abdomen. So it's likely to expose or predispose one to cancer or to colon cancer. So we'll quickly go to how to prevent colon cancer or colorectal cancer. When you're talking about prevention, the first thing I love to always mention is screening. And in screening, we recommend that older adults above the ages of 50 should go to the hospital, see their doctor, and then they will discuss the different types. There are different types of screening methods. So you discuss with your physician, and the person is going to tell you the different types, and then you talk about the one you choose. You have to make a choice of the one you like to go for. And then even younger adults, because I've mentioned also that younger adults have been coming down with colorectal cancer. So in this case, probably if you have a familial history of colon cancer, that means if you have a history of colon cancer in your family, you are more likely to develop colon cancer. So you also should soon go to see a physician, and then they will they'll tell you about the different screening methods, and you choose anyone that you would love to. There are different methods of doing that. So then we now go to talking about the diet. When talking about diet, I always talk about eating more fruits, vegetables, and probably whole grains. Grains they are high in fiber, and they'll help you to empty your bowel very well. And then fruit and vegetable contains a lot of vitamins and minerals, and antioxidants, and these are known to be of great benefit when it has to do with prevention of cancer. It's been known that vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fiber, they are very, very good in fighting cancer cells. And then you also talk about exercises, prevention of obesity. You exercise, like I said, recommend 30 minutes of exercise daily, or however you want to do it, but just keep to a normal body size. Don't be too big, don't be bigger than expected. Stay active, and then drink a lot of water. Try to stay hydrated at all times. Drink a lot of water. Okay, cancer is not a death sentence. If it's identified early, it can always be cured, it can always be taken care of. So it's nothing for us to be scared about. Okay, I manage patients, we manage patients in my facility, and they get better. Okay, so it's just for us to keep to the regular routines. Try to monitor your weight, try to be active, try to eat normal, try to eat very well, eat more vegetables, cook your food, avoid smoking, avoid alcohol, try to lose weight. So these are the things I want to talk about today. So if you have questions, if you have comments, you drop it down the comment section. If you have your contribution, if you have anything, critics, please drop it down the comment section. And don't forget to also go to watch my other videos. I've talked about vaginal discharge. I've talked about how to treat yeast infection at home. I've talked about the causes of yeast infection. I've talked about armpit boil. I've talked about so many others. I've talked about cancers, different types of cancers. So you go to my YouTube channel and watch them. And then please, if you're very new to my channel, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, and don't even forget to hit on the notification bell, so that whenever I post beautiful, useful videos like this, you will see the notification on time and you follow up and watch. Okay, and then I'd like to pay the last respect to Boseman Chadwick. It is a great loss, and we hope he's going to have a very good rest at the bosom of the Lord. Thank you very much for watching my video till the end, and bye. See you next time.